calling Osho sex guru, I think it speaks less about Osho, and I think it speaks more about the people who gave him this name. And it shows that how much interest we have upon sex, because Osho also spoke about thousands of other subjects, and he has spoken more about Buddha, he's spoken about Shiva, he's spoken about so many things, all dimensions of life. But people only saw that he spoke about sex, and they didn't only see this, they also gave him a label that he's a sex guru. So I think it speaks more about the people who gave him this name, and it speaks that how much our society is so much interested in sex. And this has happened because we have always tried to suppress it, we've always tried to put it behind the curtains. Everybody's having sex, everybody is every you, me, we are all born out of sex. And Osho was only saying that it needs to be more healthy, it needs to be, more. He was just, uh, the way he spoke about sex, the way he gave respect to sex, he was just trying to tell us that, when we are hungry, our body needs food and we eat. But we don't talk about eating, we don't talk about food all the time. In the same way, when you accept sex in a very natural, with a very natural attitude that it's one of our basic necessities, in uh, this acceptance will bring a very healthy approach in your life, and your sex can be more beautiful. Something that you use to produce life, and not only produce life, it's an act of great enjoyment. It's an act of, if somebody is really sexually nourished, then that person can do so much. His energy is released, and it is available for so many other things. But right now, uh, most of the times we are only thinking about sex. It's always in the head, rather than being in the groins where it's supposed to be. So Osho was only trying to tell us this, and he was only, I think, rather than saying that Osho was a sex guru, he was actually trying to free us from the sick mentality of obsession for sex. So he was actually trying to make us sex free. So uh, so if people are calling him sex guru, then it speaks more about them. But I think it's also nice. I don't see it in a negative light. I mean, Osho was many things, and he was also a sex guru. Nobody can really teach you to enjoy sex as Osho did. So I totally accept that he is one of the, not one of the, he's the best sex guru that there is.